When faced with the situation of dating a single mother, it can bring about mixed emotions and considerations. As a young, attractive, focused, and resourceful man, you have likely faced challenges in the past, such as bullying and rejection. However, you persevered and focused on developing your skills in achieving success. Now that you have achieved success, you find yourself attracting the attention of many women. You have been on dates with multiple women, but none of them fully convince you due to their promiscuity, immaturity, and red flags. Then, you meet a woman who appears more mature and different from the others. Everything seems perfect until you visit her house and discover she has a baby. This comes as a surprise, and although you enjoy spending time with her, her status as a single mother raises concerns. She expresses her desire for an exclusive relationship with you, admitting her strong attraction towards you. While you may feel a similar attraction, you cannot ignore the fact that she has a child. Despite the surprising discovery, you end up having passionate intimacy in the heat of the moment. The next day, she reaches out to you and suggests arranging another date, which you agree to. By this point, it might be the fourth or fifth date, and although you can't recall the exact number, the unexpected revelation lingers in your mind. Then, during a conversation, she expresses her desire to have an exclusive relationship with you. She wants to lock you down because she desires you deeply. While you also like her, you can't ignore the fact that she has a child. I hope you never find yourself in such an uncomfortable situation. However, this scenario offers a glimpse into how it might feel. Let us go through the reasons why a single mother is a bad investment for you as a man.
It's never beneficial for you to date a single mother. A lot of times they got a lot going on. They're not gonna have a lot of time on their hands, and you're never gonna be first priority. Even the honest ones, they'll let you know, like, you're not gonna come first in this relationship. It's gonna be all about the child. If you don't have any kids, you better make sure that she wants kids. You gotta keep in mind that biological imprint that the baby father left on her, if there's still an attachment there, then that's something to be concerned about as well.
Remove the notion that the intimacy will be great, or that she is more mature than women in their 20s. Getting involved in a relationship like this won't benefit you in the long run. Here's why she wants to lock you down. She seeks to alleviate the pain of loneliness. Raising children is an incredibly demanding task, and many single mothers are constantly focused on their children. They rarely have time off, and as a result, their innate instincts yearn for a masculine presence for their offspring. It's pure biology. If you feel sympathetic towards single moms, that's understandable. But please don't accept a single mom out of pity. To be honest, it's better to avoid entering into an exclusive relationship with her. While she may have had casual flings after divorcing, those men were simply seeking lustful encounters with an experienced woman. However, if she tells you that you're different and far from an average beta male, she will put in considerable effort to make you fall for her. She may express regret for her past mistakes and use sweet words to convince you. Even in such cases, it's important not to fall into the trap. Dating a single mom may limit your potential and hinder your life purpose. With that said, here are some reasons why you should think twice about dating a single mom, regardless of the circumstances she has been through. Reason 1. Her ex. In many cases, you may find yourself witnessing firsthand how her ex-partner behaves. He could be controlling, creepy, or simply not a good person. There's no need for further explanation. It's evident that she made a poor choice in selecting her previous partner and should never have had a child with him. Now you have to witness the animosity between her and her ex, and there's a possibility that you might meet him at some point. Wouldn't that create an uncomfortable situation? Of course.
I guess here's the question. Single guy, there's a couple of these. Single guy marrying a woman with multiple kids.
Oh, stupid.
Guy, woman, multiple kids.
Single mothers are recreational use only. You don't marry those women. That's a bad move for you as a man.
Why? Because of the baggage? Because of the kids? Because of the just...
There's far too much risk. I mean, well, we already know that marriage is terrible for men in general. You get marrying a single mother, now you're bringing kids into the equation that you're going to have to provide and protect for that aren't your own seed. And if that woman breaks up with you, now you're going to get hit with a double whammy if you lose her and the kids that you built an attachment with.
Is that the biggest L you can take?
It's going to be...
What's the worst L you can take?
Marrying a single mom is very bad. It's not in your best, as a man, it is not in your best interest to marry a single mother. I know a bunch of people, oh my God, that's so fucked up. The reality is when you look at it from a logical perspective, you take on way too much risk because now you might lose that woman. And then on top of that, every kid that you build an attachment with, and here's the other part, you have no legal rights to those children because they're not yours.
Reason number 2, family law. Court orders sometimes restrict one parent from relocating to another city without the consent of the other parent and the court itself. Consider this scenario. Your job requires you to be a wanderer or frequently move to different cities. Women in general tend to create nests with their children, and when custody issues and baby daddies or baby mamas are involved, single parents often have to navigate through legal obstacles if they wish to relocate to be with a new partner. This not only complicates your ability to move elsewhere for work, but also hinders your new partner's job search. I have a male friend who has achieved success in his life. He met a wonderful single mother whom he loved to date. However, he resides in Pittsburgh while she lives halfway across the country. They genuinely like each other, and she is exactly what he's been looking for. But she cannot move to Pittsburgh because her child's father resides there and has no intention of leaving. Consequently, she will continue to live in Pittsburgh for the next 14 years until her child reaches legal adulthood. Unfortunately, my friend's field of work offers limited opportunities there, and he is not willing to relocate merely to work as a waiter. Connect the dots. This situation may not require you to become a provider for a single mom, but it will undoubtedly restrict your freedom of movement if you wish to have an exclusive relationship with her. Number 3. Her poor decision-making. Some single mothers find themselves in their situation due to their personal issues and overall lack of maturity. They have made questionable choices in relationships and life, and some may be divorced for valid reasons. These individuals can be unstable and troubled. Number 4. Financial challenges. Let's be honest, financial management doesn't always require advanced math skills. However, many people, both men and women, struggle with their finances. Despite working multiple jobs or holding high-income positions, a significant percentage of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. It's important to acknowledge that this financial instability can make it difficult for single mothers to support themselves. This is not a plea for sympathy, but rather a fact to consider.
And I do marry a single mom that has a kid, and she ends up being Medusa, I'm in a really bad spot. Why? Because now that kid that I invested money into, time, resources that I took care of, that looks at me as a father, I have no legal right to that child. She could divorce me, take that kid. I can't fight to get that kid back because it's not mine.
Myron, I have a question.
I have no right to that child. So that's why it is completely stupid for a man to take a single mother seriously from, how do I say this? From a percentage standpoint of failure. The likelihood of you failing is extremely high, especially since we know 80% of divorces are initiated by women. Most of the child custody goes to women 90% of the time.
Number 5. Potential for heartbreak. Men have emotions too. Imagine starting a relationship with a single mother, only to discover that she cheats on you with other men. Despite that, you may have developed a bond with her children and grown attached to them. If you break up with a single mother, saying goodbye to the children can be emotionally challenging, unless you can maintain a friendship. Most men wouldn't prefer this outcome, as they are usually looking for a lifelong commitment. Number 6. Fertility concerns. If a woman is over 40, it's common for her to no longer be able to conceive children. While this is a natural process, many men, regardless of age, have a primal urge to have offspring who share their DNA. It's an instinctive aversion for men to raise another man's children. Although I don't condone this mindset, it is a reality that men often struggle with, stemming from evolutionary psychology. In conclusion, if you find yourself in a situation with a single mother and feel conflicted, consider that the disadvantages outweigh the advantages. Maintain your strong sense of self and don't let emotions cloud your judgment. Regardless of her maturity level or sexual compatibility, marrying or exclusively dating a single mother can restrict you in various aspects. Embracing a life where you prioritize your independence may be the best choice until society undergoes a cultural shift. Remember, you are not obligated to be anyone's provider or therapist. What do you think, champs? Tell us down in the comments. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, and bang the notifications bell. Thank you for watching.